How can you question an ideology which says there should be no exploitation, which says there should be land for all?
It's not just guns and it's just not landmines and all.
They're against the government, as in the political establishment, the people who implement policies. They're not against police officers.
Thousands of people died. Thousands of Naxalites have been killed. Thousands of cops have been killed. Why? Naxalism, an ideology that talks about equality of the society.
Divided India into a vertical half, and we don't even know about it.
So this film actually gives out the dimensions of the entire movement and everything which is happening with this movement.
We'd seen Qadar on TV before.
He's the face of the Naxalism movement.
He has tremendous ability to convince people.
He actually gets into the depth of problems and writes lyrics.
Gadar's lyrics, I mean, each and every word makes sense and each and every word is perfectly placed.
Like it just holds you back.
If he said something to us, it's very boring. But though he explained every single theory and his ideologies with music.
The time he starts singing, he's someone else.
To write songs which inspire people to start a mass movement, I would say he's the one.
भारत अपनी महान भूमि इसकी कहानी सुनो रे भाई इसकी कहानी सुनो रे भाई भारत अपनी महान भूमि इसकी कहानी सुनो रे भाई इसकी कहानी सुनो रे भाई सर पे खड़ा है बड़ा हिमालय नदियां बहती गंगा जमुना ब्रह्मपुत्र गोदावरी कृष्णा करान जंगल पहाड़ अपना हरी भरी अपनी धरती में निकले मोती उगले सोना सुजलाम सुफलाम जैसे देश में रोटी मांगे चोरी माई रोटी मांगे चोरी माई सुजलाम सुफलाम जैसे देश में रोटी मांगे चोरी माई रोटी मांगे चोरी माई।
हम सिर्फ अपना पसीना ही नहीं दिए, गीत के लिए हमारा खून भी दिए. These are the 5 bullets.
He's challenging every single authority possible.
He roams around in all villages and all in that traditional dress, but at home he roams around in jeans.
I think he was honest about his double standards.
He's a diplomat personified.
His songs are so powerful that they might just influence you as well.
He's a performer, I would leave it at that.
He completely believes in not believing in our constitution.
Why do our own countrymen want to break the public transport or the public property of a country?
If you ask him an intelligent question, he'll go up, he'll go to another level and he'll answer it.
बाबन होने की मतलब गुड़ी ले दो घंटा ले चलेगा उसका टेम्पल बिरला का टेम्पल आप जाके बिरला मंदिर बोलते उसको वेंकटेश्वर मंदिर नहीं बोलते.
He's like, how can there be a Birla temple? The god which is Lord Venkateshwar who's sitting inside, no one knows that. Everyone knows there's a Birla temple.
You just want to see him.
He looks like he's on ecstasy.
ये आंसुओं की अंगार है ये और बढ़ती जा रही ये गगनती रूही आग है आग है ये आग है ये भूखे पेट की आग है ये आंसुओं की अंगार है ये और बढ़ती जा रही ये गगनती रूही आग है आग है ये आग है ये आग है सुनो ये पट्टी लगी लोहार की
We asked him, so where do you get your funds from? He said that we have a certain amount of levy.
जो भी पैसे आते हैं और जो भी पैसे लेते हैं वो पैसे किसी का नहीं होता है, तो इसीलिए हम भी एक कहानी का एक ड्रामा डालते थे इसी के ऊपर। वो बोलता है कि आप इतने लाख रुपए हमारा टेंडू लीफ के लिए दो। हाँ, काहे के लिए देना भाई टेंडू लीफ के लिए? तो हमारा पैसा हमको दो, आपका पैसा कहाँ किया है? अरे यार 500 साल से आप हमारा जंगल में आके धंधा करके पैसे कमा के वहां पर बैंक वहां पर यहाँ पर लगाया है, अभी हमारा राज है, हम आपके पास लेवी वसूल कर रहे, चलो लगाओ। So we are calling it as a levy.
What when nobody pays this levy?
You can call it extortion or something else. हम कुछ भी बोलते, हम वो उसको वो लेवी बोलते हैं, देना ही पड़ेगा वहाँ पर मूवमेंट के लिए।
If these guys come to power, Naxalites, not only our life will be a living hell, but these guys will be more corrupted and more power crazy than our current set of politicians.
Guy who can influence 3 to 4 lakhs of people and can't influence his own family to join the movement, there's something wrong.
कुछ भी काम कर, चोरी करा सकता हूँ, लाइटिंग मारना कर सकता हूँ, डांस करना सकता हूँ, किधर भी कर सकता हूँ, इस कुछ भी काम करा सकते मैं आपसे, क्रांति नहीं करा सकता।
This is an issue which is about to split India into 2 halves. What you just saw was a combing operations in the jungle of Andhra Pradesh.
These cops in Andhra Pradesh have mastered the art of guerrilla warfare.
The fight is between the Naxals and the police.
Naxalism is a much bigger problem than many of the people perceive. It's not a simple mere law and order problem. It has social, political, economical dimensions. Political means, what I mean to say, they have their own aspirations and all that. They call it that way. So it cannot be fought only by the gun. One aspect of it only is fought by the gun. Wherever they are underground extremists, they confront the police with the weapons, with the explosives, then we have to take on them as per the law. But apart from that, they have been corrupting the minds of people, particularly the lower strata people, particularly the people who are living in the remote villages, which do not have access to much of the facilities. They have been going around and then basically trying to create a hatred among the people against the system, saying that the system does not deliver. They follow the simple but dangerous principle of that power flows through barrel of the gun. The most important left wing extremist group being the Maoist. Earlier it was known as PWG, that is People's War Group. Now it is known as Maoist. So even the top man of the Maoist, that is Mopala Lakshman Rao alias Ganpati, who is called Central Committee Secretary. He also belongs to this district. Definitely, it is a very, very important district from the left-wing extremist, particularly Maoism point of view. But police forces have also been doing an excellent job over a period of time. Things are in control at present, but then we have to be continuously on our toes. Everything has to be vigilant, because this is one fort of theirs which they will hate to lose.
There is a very, very minuscule section of society which the governments do not reach. They feel that these sort of movements are relevant to the society. That is why you don't find that relevance in towns, in cities, even in some villages, but they are there in large pockets of forest area.
We need not to basically create heroes out of violence. This is for not only for the media, but for the entire mass media also.
Look at the left-wing extremist activity, which goes by fueled by the ideology of Marxist, Leninist, Maoist ideology. It's a deadly fusion of strategies and tactics and theory. Nowhere else you find this sort of a fusion of ideology and the field level tactics fused in such a brilliance that it just spreads. You can't contain it.
The system works everywhere.
The state is not responding.
There are some problems with the system, there are some failures, but by and large the system is doing its work.
It's more of the state's response that decides media's coverage also.
Whenever their angle is given, our angle should also be taken. They should go much more deeper than that.
Why do you think that Naxalites are strong in forests? They can't survive without people's support.
Today the Naxalism is controlled. The main reason is that because socially, economically, we are with the people.
Forget the policemen cannot move in the jungle.
That's why they have realized their futility of their armed struggle. So they are no more giving the support to the Naxals.
एजुकेशन और एम्प्लॉयमेंट गांव तक पहुंचा है तो नक्सलिज्म खत्म हो जाए.
Without people's support, they cannot even survive there.
We went to these villages and we started walking in the village. We met these villagers. We were talking to them normally. What's the problem you face here? Is there electricity? Is there proper facilities? He was talking to us in Hindi. And suddenly we said, Anna log is what they call Naxalites in Telugu. So they'll get so scared and they'll tell you, they're like, हमें हिंदी नहीं आता है. And they'll be talking to you for 15 minutes. Suddenly they realize they don't know Hindi.
नक्सल के बारे में बात कराए तो पुलिस आते हैं. पुलिस के बारे में बताया तो नक्सल्स आते हैं. दूसरा दिन अखबार में फोटो आते हैं.
We were interviewing a Swami and a teacher. When we asked him about Naxalites, he was shivering and he said, नहीं मैं बाल बच्चे वाला आदमी हूँ, मुझे इंटरव्यू नहीं देना है. मैं शादीशुदा हूँ.
We have been calling them time and again to come out, surrender, and then try to work for their rehabilitation. In this current year also, so far in Karimnagar district, more than 100 Naxals have surrendered. The cause of these people, the reason for these people taking to the arms is not merely the poverty and underdevelopment or lack of education.
అప్పుడు ఏంటంటే అప్పుడు లీగల్గా ఉన్న పోరాటాల వల్ల పాటలతో ఆకర్షణయి పల్లెటూరులో పోయిన పాటలతో ఆకర్షణయి పోవడం జరిగింది. అప్పుడు కొంత ఏంటంటే అప్పుడు దళాలు అనేవి ఊర్లలోకి వచ్చేది.
I don't mind giving any position to a surrender Naxals in any part of the system.
दोनों तरफ देखा. अभी पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट अच्छा लग रहा है.
वो ऐसी कोई सी आइडियोलॉजी है जो गवर्नमेंट के आते नौकरी कर रहे सो पुलिस वाले को मारना आप बोल सकते हैं?
How the gullible youths are taken into it.
गांव में रहते हैं उसको पैसा नहीं मिलता.
How somebody can approach you, incite you against the system.
खेती बाड़ी अच्छी नहीं रहती, पढ़ाई नहीं अच्छी नहीं रहती, बच्चों को पैसा नहीं दे पाता.
Then involve you in a crime.
नहीं पढ़ पा रहे तो अल्टरनेट वे क्या है उसको पैसे कमाने के लिए और नक्सलिज्म में ज्वाइन हो रहा.
That's how the Naxalites work.
When a cop dies in a genuine exchange of fire, he does get a page 1 coverage. But a Naxalite being knocked off somewhere in the jungle also getting page 1 coverage because 99% of the cases police just pick them up and shoot them.
सेल्फ डिफेंस में हम लोग फायर करते हैं, वही एनकाउंटर होते हैं जो आप फेक समझते हैं.
Hard to believe.
अगर उनको हम नहीं मारे तो वो हमारे को मार देता. आप क्या करते हैं ऐसे टाइम पे?
You justify that killing?
अगर कांस्टेबलों को मार दें, उसकी बीवी बच्चे नहीं है. आप जैसे नक्सल की बीवी बच्चे के बारे में बात करें, हमें बाप की बात के बारे में.
Srinivas Reddy is a Naxalite. How do you prove that? They will say that he has got Naxalite documents. If you come to my office or my home right now, young man, I can show you all the classified Naxalite documents which, if they are found in custody of a civilian like you, you'll be knocked off.
हाथी रोड पे जा रहे थे, कुत्ते भौंकते रहते बहुत.
They work at least 16 hours a day.
They're very happy with their jobs.
हम ड्यूटी कर रहे हैं, हम फेम होने के लिए नहीं कर रहे.
It's not an easy job. They make you walk some 35-40 kilometers in a jungle.
ह्यूमन राइट्स वाले वैसे क्यों बोलते हैं? हमारे प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं देखते रहते हम ना.
They go without water, they go without food for quite a number of days.
जरा हमारे बारे में भी सोचना है मीडिया वाले क्या. हम वो भी वही मेहनत कर रहे हैं जहाँ समाज के लिए. आप कैसा नक्सलाइट को एनकरेज कर रहे हैं, वैसा ही प्रॉब्लम हम लोग पुलिस वाले भी फेस कर रहे हैं. वैसा वो आदमी मरे तो आप फ्रंट पेज पे डालते हैं, वैसा हमारा उस लोगों को एक्सपोज कर रहे हैं आप ही, वैसा हमारे को डिमोरलाइज कर रहे हैं. वो अच्छा तरीका नहीं होता है. आप भी जरा देख के हमारे बारे में सोचिए.
The good part is that none of these guys actually want to become Naxalites in the near future at least.
And they know only 3 professions. For them, it's just a doctor, a teacher, or a policeman. And there's nothing else because these are the only 3 people they're exposed to. Media hasn't given enough exposure and hasn't spread awareness in the last 10 years.
I don't know what the hype about the media is.
It hasn't said what the real story is all about.
It's high time the media starts doing something about it.
Quite biased because if a Naxalite is killed or there's some issue about the Naxalite, it comes on the first page. Yeah? But at the same time, if it's about a cop, if a cop dies, it'll either come on the second, third, or probably the last page.
Media doesn't have a solution for anything.
If we 6 guys can say this, why can't the media say it?
There are cases where there are genuine accidents of fire and genuinely. For example, you are referring to that Srinivas. You know how he fought?
1997 August, by combing पर reliable information आया था और नक्सलवादी इधर कुछ गवर्नमेंट का प्रॉपर्टीज नुकसान करना.
He lost one of his eyes in one landmine blast. He crawled for some other position. He began firing and then, to his misfortune, he was lying right next to another mine. So the Naxalites blew up another mine. He lost another eye.
मेरा डिस्ट्रिक्ट के अंदर 3000 पुलिस वाला है. 3000 का आंकड़ों से मेरा के पूरा दुनिया दिखा रहा है वो लोग.
He did get coverage.
The media, the politicians, all these guys are involved. You say bureaucrats, all these guys are involved. They don't want to solve anything.
I am a public servant. I have no authority to comment on government issues.
Why can't the government, why can't the party which is ruling, why can't the party which is ruling the state come up with policies, implement certain procedures? What is going wrong where?
The government is doing its level best to control this problem, and we are very hopeful that it will be controlled.
They are the representatives of the people. They have to come up with the policies, and that's how we'll come to a conclusion. Otherwise, it will be 10 years down the line. You will be seeing so many documentaries like this. You'll be reading in the newspapers.
A bucket of the water drawn from the well cannot have the water more pure than the water of the well.
मैं बोलता हम पैसे वसूल करने वाले पार्टी है. आप सुनिए, हम 1 नंबर के धंधे हैं, साले तुम लोग 2 नंबर के धंधे.
There are some problems which are there in the society. They are there in the police also.
Media is not that paragon of all virtues. It is not a paragon of Mahatma Gandhi. It's not a clone of Mahatma Gandhi.
Solution does not seem to be quite far now. Already this problem has claimed many lives. So it will be in the interest of society that not many lives are lost.
If we go in this way, now it is 11 states and 155 districts. Mark my words, 5 years later, I wouldn't be surprised if it spreads to all over the country.